Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is a support group requested video. I am doing like a series on support group requested videos, and I guess this would be like an ongoing thing basically. I run a support group on Facebook, and that's under Lakia Reflection and Progression Crawford. That link is below this video, underneath all of the videos, and on the About page of the YouTube channel. So many ways to find a link to get over to the support group if you are a survivor of narcissistic abuse and you are interested in doing so. All right, so let's move on to this survivor's question. She has actually quite a few here in her paragraph. So I'm going to read the whole thing first of all. And she's saying to make a video basically on continuing to attract people who have qualities of narcissism, reevaluating people who you have allowed in your life after learning about narcissism, and finding balance because now all I see is narcissism around me. All right, first of all, what I'm going to say is, yes, it is very true that narcissists are growing in number. They are definitely growing in number. But, on a good side of things, at least you're aware of what a narcissist really is and how they operate, because so many people still do not have adequate awareness of this. So many people. All right. So, channels like this, survivors like you can help spread the word by, talking to your friends and family, your nieces and nephews. If we teach children about this, a little younger in life, so they can have that emotional maturity. Okay. Well, let's go ahead back into the survivor's questions, and I'll just do one at a time. So the first part says, as far as continuing to attract people who have qualities of narcissism. All right. So, there's a couple things that I could say about that. First of all, if you are about something in your life, you're going to attract all kinds of people, good and bad, and some will mean you well, but most will be opportunists, in a negative sense. Now, narcissists are very image focused. So if you have it going on, if you have a balanced, healthy life, this is energy that they can feed off of. They will target people that they deem to be better than them, that they deem to be doing better than them, or that they deem that they can benefit from having in their life. But, two people should benefit in a relationship. And what makes the narcissist a toxic person is they want to benefit without giving, really. They give you a lot of false hopes, and they're selling you magic beans, basically, that are never going to grow into what you think you're planting when you're starting that relationship with them. Okay. So as long as you have it going on in your life, you will be susceptible to attracting a narcissist, because they're going to want to feed off of your energy. And that might disappoint you, like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? But that's why you have to just, keep your third eye open, keep your awareness. And this goes for all survivors, and learning what you've learned, or learning as much as you can, so that you will be able to identify these people when they come into your life. Okay. I've made all kind of videos to help you increase your emotional maturity and learn about narcissistic abuse, in ways that you can program the way you go about relationships and making connections with people and allowing people into your circle, standards and boundaries, all these type of things that will help you as far as continuing to attract narcissists. Now, you might attract them, but if you are strong in yourself and you have these boundaries and whatnot, you will chase most of them away. All right. There may still be some higher range narcissists, or even some low range ones, that will still try you. They will still try you, but they won't get too far, because you're just going to be too wise. You'll be too wise for them. Okay. But you need to understand manipulation. You really need to understand, fundamentally what a narcissist is. And this is going to take you far in understanding this psychology and dealing with people, because these are other people. Even if they're demonic filled, these are other people. All right. The next part says reevaluating people who you have allowed in your life after learning about narcissism. And I always talk about this in coaching because I tell people chances are that narcissist that you're in a relationship with is not the only toxic person in their life. So oftentimes what they will find is they're going to be cleaning house all the way around. And then especially people that were associated with a narcissist, that's a given. But it may actually be people that they've grown up with in their own family or very close friends. And they're, making the connections of their toxicity, or this person's toxicity as well. So, this is going to require you to be not a people pleaser, to stand in your strength and put yourself first and exhibit that self-love. That's what it's going to require from you. So yeah, you are going to be reevaluating because, like I said, chances are that's not going to be the only narcissist. So chances are there are going to be other relationships that you will have to discard or put an end to that chapter, to that season, or however you want to word that. But, if you know that this person is toxic and not good for you, do it and feel good about it. Do it and feel good about it that you have the strength to, do what you have to do. Because they don't deserve to sit at your table. They don't deserve to be in your circle. They don't deserve to have that intimate relationship or that business relationship if you're finding like that's toxic for you now. But yeah, you're going to reevaluate them based off of what you understand about narcissism and about your boundaries and standards for the people that you interact with and how you want to lead your life. Now, if you're trying to have the optimal healthiness, then you're going to be gauging, am I being reciprocated by this person? Am I being respected by this person? Does this person add positively to my life, or is it just drama? Are they just sucking the life out of me and pulling me down? Does this person keep their word? Are they trustworthy? Are they honest? These are things that you're going to be evaluating. Are they consistent with me? All right. So the next part of it is finding balance, because now all I see is narcissism around me. And it sounds like someone that's really empathic to make the statement and word it that way. Because empaths, they absorb. They have a habit of absorbing the energies around them. And they're very sensitive to that. And, making your peace with narcissists being on planet Earth in this 3D with us, that could bring someone's spirit down. Like, are you kidding me? I just got out of this relationship. And then there's more of them here, more of them over there. There's some over here at my job and my family. Like, they're everywhere. They are everywhere. And that could bring your spirit down. But not if you increase your emotional maturity to have a different perspective on things, okay? If you shift your perspective. So what should you be shifting your perspective to? Just because, you see narcissists here around you here on earth doesn't mean A, that you have to absorb them into your life, or A, that they even have to become a part of your life per se. And yes, I do understand, coworkers and things you may not have a lot of control over, but if we're practicing the art of detachment, you're not taking on their energy, you're not taking on their opinions and their thoughts, and you are treating them for what they are. This is a narcissist, and a narcissist is going to behave like a narcissist. They are going to try you at times. They are going to try to pull you in. They are going to try to dim your light. They are going to try to convert you over and get you to be toxic like them. If you dedicate it to protecting your energy, then no one can interfere with that unless you give them permission. No one can interfere with that. No one said that, life would necessarily be fair. We aren't promise per se a fair life. But, you know, you have a head start because a lot of people don't even know about narcissists and narcissistic abuse. So you have a lot of information just being right here on this channel. Now, if you take it and run with it, you know, you're going to be okay. You may not like it. Like, oh, this narcissist tried me today, but, you know, I dusted them right off my shoulder. That's a win, though. You know, so don't get stuck on the other details that, yeah, this person tried me. Just feel happy that you have an armor around you and that you are now able to shake these people off, that you know better, you know, because we have to just take control of things that we can. You can get caught up in the detail of, you know what, I'm just upset that we even have to deal with narcissism and all the pain that they cause people. You'll never feel good if you focus on that aspect of things. But if you can look at the good of it, you know what? At least I can overcome this. At least I have, like I said, that armor to protect my energy and my space. And I can inform other people, the people around me. I can try to help them anyway. You know, some people are resistant. You know, you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. But at least you tried. All right. So that's really about, you know, focus. And I always say what we focus on grows. So we focus on the things that we can't control, as far as, okay, there's a narcissist being created in this household over here, or there's some that's already been created. We can't, you know, do anything about that. But you can control, like I said, the connections that you allow into your life, the boundaries that you set up and enforce, and what you allow. So finding the balance is finding the balance in your perception to not just focus on all of the negatives and then the things that you can't control. That's finding the balance right there. And if you feel like they're all around you, you can get rid of the ones that you do have control of removing as well. You know, and like I said, I know some of them are touchy, and I will be making a video about narcissists on the job. You know, that's a little more touchier of a topic. But in your personal life, you know, you can definitely clean house there. And if they're all around you on your job or in your career, basically, or your business, then, you know, that's going to be something else with some other layers involved in there. But if you're learning how to detach from other people's behaviors and thoughts, as I said, that's going to take you really far, and not taking their behaviors personally. Okay. And then you're focusing on your goal. You know, I'm here to get my paycheck. You know, I'm here to make my money. I'm not here to be liked by this person. But I understand, you know, on the work with them trying to sabotage. And then if you're a subordinate trying to throw their weight around, you know, I understand certain, you know, little onion layers here that could be going on as well, that I'll address in that video when I make it. But take control of what you can, is what I want to say about that last sentence. All right. And don't grow the parts that you have no control over, and take control of what you can. And definitely continue to, you know, be detached and separate yourself from what other people are saying and doing. All right. So I hope that this helps that survivor. You know, there's no perfect answers. There's no perfect answers, and they're going to continue to grow. They will continue to grow on this earth as societies become more narcissistic, and what we value, and how society is setting up what, you know, the standard of life. All right. But like I said, take control of the things that you can. All right. So if this video resonates with you, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't done so, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Over 300 videos to help you increase your emotional maturity, help you understand this thing called narcissistic abuse, help you understand toxic relationships and psychology, help you with your shadow work, and, you know, questioning yourself and seeing where you can be stronger, because I'm all about empowerment, guys. All about empowerment. Because you are the person that you can change, not that narcissist. You can change the level of activity they have in your life, involvement they have in your life, connection they have in your life, but you're not changing them. All right? All right, guys. Keep doing the work, and until next time, please take care.